I'm just gonna start recording, and then I'll edit it when we...
Oh, so is it going now?
It's going now. I'm gonna die.
I feel like I should have worn makeup to this.
It's a podcast.
I know.
Like you just said, it's okay, they can't see our faces.
I know. But I feel like even though they can't see, they now most definitely know.
Gosh, one day we're just gonna do a podcast in like our pajamas.
I thought that'd be most of them.
Right?
It's gonna be a cross between expensive skating gear and then shitty worn pajamas.
Really though, really. Oh my god. I think that was a good start.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome to the first episode. Oh my gosh.
Of Chalen and Maria's
Flutzin Around podcast. It will work on it.
we'll get like a little chorus, like the older radio shows used to be.
Yeah.
They'll sing it for us.
Choir. We're gonna have a full choir just sing for us in the beginning.
Call your friends.
Tell your friends. You can't see that, but I just did a finger gun.
We'll be holding live auditions.
Right? Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
This is amazing. This will be so fun.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, yes, welcome to our first episode. So, what would you like to talk about today? Let's talk about you.
The deer in the headlights. Let's talk about you. You're totally that kid in class who's just like ready to answer the pop quiz question.
Yes.
You, the only one with your hands down, glued to your side, maybe under the seat. You're the one. Sure. Let's talk about me.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have not been skating very long, maybe like a year. How long have you been skating?
Well, Maria. Oh, that's a surprisingly complicated answer.
Yes.
Just such a simple question. So,
it's okay. It'll take time.
Hello, world. My name is Chalen. I started skating when I was about, I started skating when I was about 10. Spent about 7-8 years on the ice, almost from day one. Serious, hardcore training, living that aspiring Olympian life. Took about almost 10 years off, like 8.5, 9 years off, and I recently got back on the ice about 2 years ago, so I guess, 9 years skating?
Yeah.
About 10 years off.
Yeah, that's okay. 10 years passively.
10 years passively. I split my time on and off the ice pretty evenly.
Right? No, that's really cool. That's awesome. And have you won any competitions?
I won a few local competitions. I was that skater that always came in second.
Oh, that's so sad.
I have like a couple golds, a bronze, a pewter, and everything else is silver.
Silver is better than nothing.
Yes, it is. It is a commodity.
It is.
Oh my god.
That is okay.
If only they were like that kind of silver. Oh my gosh.
Did I mess this up?
No.
Sorry. Wait, I'm gonna stop it.
Please stand by.
Okay, let's pray that those are not technical difficulties. Oh, yes. So you've been skating for a while. After that quick intermission. Yes. So.
Technical term.
Yeah. That's cool. Do you hope to compete again in the future?
I actually do. I've been giving this a lot of thought, and I decided I'm just gonna do what any other aspiring amateur competitive skater did who didn't quite do everything they wanted to do. We're gonna carry that on through the adult skating community. maybe do adult nationals or adult worlds at some point. Mm-hmm. Who knows? Definitely do some gay games.
Yes, do it.
I can compete in those.
Hey, that's great.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Live your best life.
Live your best life. That's going to be the best thing ever. And we're going to say it all the time.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Hashtag live your best life, y'all.
Yes. At us. My roommate says that phrase all the time, and I really like it.
we're taking it. It's ours now.
We're taking it back. It's ours.
Oh my gosh. So. Yeah.
You could talk about you being trans if you'd like.
Ooh.
Did people know that? Did you guys know that?
I bet you didn't.
Surprise!
Surprise! Mm-hmm. Yep, so my amateur skating career, I was I'm trying to think of the best way. I'm going to say that this is the complicated way. I'm not catering to your gender norm. So, I always felt like a male skater, but I skated in the female categories, and I presented as female.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a woman skater.
You're just like undercover. No, I'm kidding.
Yes, I was an undercover woman skater. And I would be competing male in whatever competitions I'm legally able to do that are, trans allowing and whatnot.
Nice.
Yeah. So that'll be a bit of a change.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually kind of a change because for about half of my career, a little bit more than half, I was a single skater, and then I switched to ice dancing. So it's really funny because now, I coach skaters, and some of those skaters are getting into ice dancing, and it's like, this is awesome, but now I need to figure out how to skate in the leader role. And I didn't pay that much attention to it. I was worried about my own stuff.
Right.
It was like, oh, gosh, now I need to figure out how to skate in the man lead role, and also teach them to follow correctly. Hopefully I'm leading correctly. Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe your experience can help them. They'll be able to get it better because you have been in that position.
That's the mantra I tell myself every night before I fall asleep. I hope it works. Positive visualization.
Definitely. That's the only way to do it. Besides actually doing it, of course.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
The struggle. Oh man.
The struggle is real.
Really though. Like sometimes I'll skate with my friend. We'll try to do like pair skating stuff and whatever, and oh my gosh, it's so hard. When you don't know what you're doing, it's so hard.
When you do know what you're doing,
mm-hmm.
you'd almost think it makes it easier. But a lot of times, you just know what you're doing that you don't want to be doing, and that's the difference.
No, really though, like we were learning at my old work, we were learning the ways to learn stuff. And the first one is you don't know what you don't know. Then it's like you know what you don't know. That's like the most frustrating step.
And the wise skater knows that they do not know anything.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I need to return part of this interview favor.
Oh gosh. That's all right. Hit me with your best shot.
Best shot. Isn't that really wildly?
Copyrighted. We can't sing that.
Oh really?
I'm kidding. I don't know.
Skate in a way. I don't know. It sounds like a parody. I looked up a bunch of stuff last night about the legalities of like.
Can we please parody a song into like ice cream?
I want to. And I was like looking that up last night, like how to do it, and apparently it's tricky.
Really?
So I'm looking up a musical order right now.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Ice skating the musical.
Oh my god.
It's like Cirque du Soleil, how they're doing like the ice skating thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Yeah, they actually have a new production coming out. What I should know what it's called.
No, it's okay.
But okay.
But it's
I'll
okay.
just.
You can look it up if you want. I'll just talk about random stuff. I'll talk about how it feels like to be a beginner skater. Just kidding.
This is your interview,
God.
Maria. First interview question: what is it like to be a beginning skater as an adult?
Oh gosh.
Go.
Okay, well, when I was a kid, oh yeah, by the way, I'm Maria. I have no professional experience whatsoever. ... Anyway.
We still love you.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, it's very interesting. It's a different experience. I mean, there's no pressure really. It's like a hobby, though. One day maybe I'll do the Winter Gay Games because I am bi. But
Heck yeah!
heck yeah for the children. No, yeah. So I skated a little bit when I was a kid, but like very, very, very small amounts. Like on my birthdays, I would go. I think when I was 10, maybe I did a birthday party with some friends, and they were all really good. And I just hugged the wall because I didn't know how to do it.
Oh my gosh. You've come so far.
I've come so far. No, and then when I was like 6, I know my neighbor actually took lessons, so I would get to go skate around the ice while she did her lessons. But she didn't stick with it very long. She ended up doing other stuff like other sports, but she tried. I think gymnastics was one of the longer sports she stuck with. But
when she was having her ice skating lessons, did you just kind of like
I just watched longingly, you know.
I was gonna say like tried to like just get as close as possible and kind of like listen in and try to learn something. He was like, I watched longingly. That's so much more pure.
Right? I told you, there's no pressure.
Aww.
No, but I think I wanted to start skating because I watched an anime that probably everyone has watched that's about ice skating. And then I found out there's a rink nearby. My roommate at the time, she was just like, hey, did you know there's a rink at RIT? And I'm like, what? So I really just went skating there. And then I was like, wow, this is hard, but I kind of like it. Also, totally off topic. I don't know if my socks match. I think one's like a dark blue and one is a black. Anyway, yeah, so skating is fun. It's hard.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
I know. That's gonna infuriate me. It's okay. I do that all the time anyway. But yeah, skating is hard. Skating is fun. I want to get better. So once my chill work hours start going down and stuff, I can skate more. And I do want to improve. So also for Christmas, I asked for ice skating pads, and they're here. So
yes.
that I can fall without being afraid.
Oh my gosh. Fear is the worst part of it. Really, skating is so much like a mind thing.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. All of it's mind over matter. Biggest lesson to learn today: ice skating is mind over matter. Like.
Oh my gosh. And like quick introduction.
Mm-hmm.
So the Circus Soleil figure skating.
Mm-hmm.
Is Circus du Soleil. The name of the show is called Crystal, and you can get tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Not sponsored.
No affiliation whatsoever.
Right. We just thought it was cool when we watched it on YouTube.
Do they have a whole thing on YouTube?
No, they just have like trailers and stuff.
Okay. I'm like, oh, I'm missing out.
Right, same. I'm like, no, it's really cool.
Check out the trailers on YouTube. It's good stuff. First time they ever did anything like this.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I heard a cool thing about this.
Mm-hmm.
Major segue. Is they are using ice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fake ice, I don't believe.
No.
But they have special shoes formatted for the other acrobats and all that. So they're literally on the real ice, too.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I watched that video, too, when it talked about, like, the schematics of it and everything. And that was really cool. Like, oh, man. Ice skating is so pure.
This could be you, Maria.
No.
Just give it some time.
Just give it, like, 20 years. Let me just catch up, okay? Okay. You know, I just need like 7 years, right? Okay.
7 years.
I'll be like, what, 29 by then? I can do it. I believe in myself.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
Right. Oh my gosh. Ooh, something you probably don't know about Chalen is that he coaches. Why did you start coaching?
Well.
Speaking of like cool, like teaching people how to do things.
Okay.
Not so perfect segue.
They're just Zamboni over there. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, okay. Oh wow. So I got into coaching kind of informally because After, can we say the name of that anime? Was there like a reason you didn't say the name of it?
I don't know. I figured everyone probably knows what I'm talking about, but you can say it. I think we're allowed. This is all new to us, okay? So, the legality.
Oh my god.
No.
It's kind of like I made a YouTube video with Bragg's apple cider vinegar. It was like, I'm holding up the bottle. I don't know if I can show you the label or not.
Right.
Don't sue me. I am poor.
Right.
It's kind of like that.
So we're just avid fans of this anime called Yuri on Ice.
Yes.
So yes, that anime.
And there were so many like people that were totally new to skating.
I met so many friends through that show.
Right?
I met like 7 or 8 friends from that show.
And y'all wanted to learn how to skate, and I was just kind of like meeting you and like racking you up. I'm like, to really like learn how to skate on like a college budget.
It's hard.
You don't do that.
No.
Like serious skating training, that's going to cost just as much, if not more, than your college tuition.
Yeah,
Like,
really.
let's be real.
Yeah.
I'm like, they have so much love for this.
Yeah.
And the anime is cool too. I will teach you.
That's so nice.
Bestow the knowledge.
You have a lot to give. And
So
to
much
share.
to give. You saw my frozen heart.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I actually took a class at this college I'm going to right now. It's RIT. But they have classes, and they have a Learn to Skate program as well. But I just did it through my university because it was everyone my age, so that kind of made me feel more comfortable about it. But I wish there were more adult learners and more adult classes for it.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like sort of like an odd thing that your school offers in the first place.
Yeah.
But it's freaking awesome.
It is. It is.
You get credits to learn how to skate.
Well, you get no credit. You
No-
get a
no
zero.
credit?
You get a 0 credit, but it counts toward your like fitness class that you need to take because you need to take 2 of them at RIT. So it does count for something.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's counted for something. It was fun. I loved it so much.
I know so many students that have taken that class and have taken it again just because they enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, I took it twice. I get it. Like I do get that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it's very interesting. I wish more campuses did that. I wish like there were more options for that in the real world.
This is a challenge to all of you listening.
Mm-hmm.
If you are at uni
Mm-hmm.
or community college, wherever you are, get some kind of a skating program. We know you can do it.
Yes.
We feel the love.
Ice skating clubs, like clubs that they could do that too.
At the very least, you can form a college club on whatever you want.
Yeah,
I think
really.
you just need like minimum 4 or 6 people.
I think so, yeah. Kind of
Yeah.
like if you wanted to start your own religion. Okay.
Make this happen, y'all.
Yes, make it happen, make the dream real.
Oh
Yes.
My God. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful world.
I know, what a beautiful cold world we live in.
Oh my God. The day that we can offer skating scholarships and grants.
Yes, that's a goal. That is a big goal.
Yes.
One day,
Yes.
one day.
Oh my gosh.
I wanna skate forever.
Can forever and ever.
Right?
And that's one of the things I love about ice dancing is we have across the country, I don't know how many, but I do know that they exist, they happen every year, a bunch of ice dancing socials. And they're usually adult skaters, and they're usually more on the senior end of adult skaters, but not always. And sometimes they'll have guest amateur competitive skaters doing workshops and master classes and whatnot. But skaters from major skating areas will all get together, and you'll have like an ice dance weekend. That can be like 2 or a long weekend.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and you just get to skate with everybody. You get to go over compulsory dances. I wouldn't be surprised if some adults use them for tryouts for adult competitions too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
The adult community is really booming. When I was still competing in the amateur ranks, they were like just getting adult nationals underway, and there weren't even a lot of competitors, just because a lot of people didn't know about it.
Right.
And now the adult community, it's got different tracks for different ages,
Mhm.
and they've broken it up so, like, for instance, let's say you started skating when I first got back into skating.
Mhm.
Let's say we were the same level.
Right.
Like,
right.
let's say...
Hypothetically. Yes.
They break up the levels, I've heard, even more so that
Oh.
if you were like a returning skater, like you were a competitive skater or a high competitive skater before,
Mhm.
you now have a different category. Even though the
Oh.
test level might be the same as someone who just got into it and reached that test level.
Right.
So it's divided even more to make it competitive and more fair.
Mhm.
Because that was an issue when the adult skating competition started gaining more and more traction. You'd have these skaters essentially coming out of retirement as adults to compete.
Mhm.
And you had all these people who just got into skating as adults, and they were kind of like, what the heck, man?
Right. Right.
So there's a lot of options now.
Yeah. It's really awesome. I think it's really great because so many adults are starting to get into it again, and it's like, even when I just go to like the local rinks and stuff, there are so many adults that are skating, and it's just amazing. Like, the fact that they've been doing it for so long, and they just love doing it. Like, it's so much more pure. Like, it's so pure. It's so lovely to like see people so good at it.
And when you think about it, if you're an adult, you don't have to do this. You know,
Exactly.
no one's paying for you to take lessons, and you have to
Yeah.
show up there. You know, you're doing this because you want to. And
Yeah.
if you don't like it, you're not going to put this stuff into it.
Yeah, right. It's like you have to really want to. And even if it's a hobby, just like wanting to improve is like definitely a big goal to have. And it can be hard, but it's so useful. Even just like improving your balance and
Oh yeah.
the health benefits of it too. Like,
I work with like a handful of adult skaters that have
Mhm.
used this in conjunction with their physical therapy.
Mhm.
Their physical therapist knew about it. And
Right.
just like take them like, this will fix all your problems.
Right, right.
Well, it wasn't quite like that.
Mhm.
But it's helped them tremendously.
yeah.
People that, let's say, had like some psychological feels either because they were previously injured doing something else
Mhm.
or age-related or just issues about being like physically frail. I was able to work with a lot of people who are terrified of the ice and now
Yeah.
are like several years running
hmm
skating for the sheer joy of it and the mobility that they get that they can't mimic elsewhere.
Yeah. Definitely. There are so many benefits to it. I mean, personally, I find it very calming, and it's a space where I can relax. And sometimes I'll want to, like, practice stuff specifically, like, if I'm wanting to learn something new, I'll practice that. But because it is a hobby, I can learn at my own pace, which I appreciate.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do what they taught you in theater school.
You went to theater school! Just said the segment. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to put that in there. No.
The theater school part of college.
Right.
Hashtag theater major.
Hashtag ice skater turned theater major. Okay.
Speaking of stuff turned other stuff. We guys hope you've enjoyed listening to this little podcast. We do have a vision we want to share for what Flutzin Around will become.
Mhm. Well, we hope to just share a lot of helpful skating tips for new skaters. We hope to have friends aboard the project. We really hope to have special guests as well, including some skaters, possible past skaters.
We have, fingers crossed, an interview coming up with a former champion turned... Oh, I don't know if I can say if we give it too much away.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
we're
a
gonna
surprise.
keep it a surprise.
Yeah, you know what? Check out the links in the description. We're going to put our Twitter.
Yes.
We are going to share our YouTube channel. No, just everything. We're going to put everything in the description.
We are going to be your one-stop shop for everything. Figure
Yes.
skating, getting into figure skating, that competitive life, show skating, training, nutrition, all that good stuff. Hopefully interview at least some of your favorite skaters.
Hopefully.
If they're nice and get back to us.
Living the dream.
I'm sure they're still nice even if they don't get back. But
Yeah, really, though. But yeah, and we even have some close friends that enjoy figure skating. They can also provide some helpful tips and different perspectives as well. So I think that's a great option. And
we
also,
got you guys.
Yeah.
And I have a website, New Age Figure Skating, that is under construction right now, but is going to be available come early January for you guys. It's going to be kind of a my outlook on figure skating and some experiences, but it's really going to be like a place where you can get the down low on off ice, on ice training, conditioning, and dealing with, like, I don't want to say some things in the skating community, but just different aspects of, like, what that skating life is about. Like, how do you deal with, like, some of the emotional and the mental things that go into as a sport or a hobby, and as well as, for those who are interested, talking a little bit about energy concepts and how that can be applied to sport and living that best life on the ice.
Definitely. And he's also working on a book. No pressure, but
Yes.
you know, we have to put that out there.
New Age Figure Skating book. That
Yes.
that will be more like mind, body, wellness of figure skating. Transform yourself into your best self.
Yes, and you know, that's also under construction, which is okay. I personally have been getting into nail art too, which is really random, but I hope to put some vlogs and stuff on it. So I will definitely do that. My YouTube will be in the description as well, if you want to check it out, if you're into any of that stuff. But
Gotta accessorize the costumes.
of course, you know, put little ice skates on your nails. Like, I've done it once. It was hard, but it was fun. I'm gonna force
you'll make it
Chalen to
easy.
do that. Yeah, right.
Break my arm for it.
Right? No, you need that. No, okay.
No, just don't break the nails.
Yeah, true. No, the worst part is that when it's cold, your nails break so easily, and it's like, no. But yeah, so I'll update that too, and I'll probably put some updates about this podcast on my social media accounts as well. So that's something to look forward to. So yeah, thanks for listening. If you've listened this long, thank you. Like, we appreciate you, and we hope you enjoyed it. Like, even if you just used it as background noise, like, I hope you enjoyed it. Yay! Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Flutzin' around with us.
Flutzin' around.
With us.
Insert nice music here.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.